to Dream Journal. I'm Andromeda, your forever host, and today's episode is called Mirror City. Make sure you sit or lay down. Just allow yourself to be in a comfortable position, and whenever you are ready, you can close your eyes, relax, and come with me to the world of dreams. Dreams are very confusing. I'm not sure where they start. Sometimes I feel as if I have spent years in them, and I feel as though I have the obligation to share them with you.
Dream sequence initiated.
I'm in the middle of a city. The buildings look like mirrors. Some of them are closely packed together in crystal-shaped form. Everything looks so pristine and luminous, and the light bounces around, creating colors on the buildings. There are no other sounds aside from my footsteps. I look to my left and I see my reflection. I'm wearing a white long dress. I look in front of me and I see a woman running. She is also dressed in a white dress. And for a moment, I feel confused. I'm not sure if it's an earlier version of me or just someone else. I feel that I'm being followed. I turn around, and behind me, a group of people seem to be lost and in search of transport. Not really sure as to why. I wander off by following the girl into the maze-like passages. Which is very confusing, as the mirrors make it seem infinite. When I finally catch up to her, we seem to merge in the mirror as we push it open. It's a doorway. On the other side, there's a wooden bench. Everything is empty. And when I sit down and look around, I see another empty wooden bench in front of me, and nothing else. Suddenly, a man with blonde hair and blue eyes appears on my left. He is holding a box full of very colorful pastries. A girl is walking towards us, and she stops and takes some pastries from the box. Then I see an emaciated boy with golden skin running in front of us. He's wearing beige pants, and he seems to be running away from a blurry figure. He runs past us, and as he is passing, I see that he has a big birthmark behind his right knee. I say, he seems to be in bad health. Now, I'm walking in complete darkness. In the distance, I see a cell phone store emerging from the darkness. As I'm approaching it, there is glass all over the floor, mixed with some cell phone cases. The front glass of the store is broken. I grab some cell phone cases, and as I'm looking at them, I think, This must have been a robbery. I stacked them and put them back down. Suddenly, a bright light blinds me for a moment, and I squint my eyes and see a woman and a little girl. The woman is holding up a cell phone with the flashlight on. I tell her, "Don't." I follow them in the dark. We come across a clothing store, but everything is still dark. There are people inside, but they don't seem to see us or even be bothered by our presence. As we walk across the store, the woman and the girl seem to disappear, and I come across another wooden bench. On it, an open red book. It has a lot of numbers written on it. I look to my left and I see a corridor. It's glowing with blue light. I follow the narrow corridor, and as I'm getting closer to the light, it starts to feel colder and colder. The walls, ceiling, and the floor are all covered by ice. As I reach the end of the corridor, I'm met with an ice wall that glows. I put my hand on it, and I think, I can break this wall. A bat appears in my hands. I strike the ice. Until it breaks enough to slip a human inside. Suddenly, strong winds start to pull me inside. I immediately grab onto the ledge of the ice. I look inside, and I see a multitude of horribly deformed creatures with long, sharp teeth and long, sharp nails looking at me. I see the little girl walking towards me. She extends her hand and helps me out. We walk back to the wooden bench. And the numbers on the book are now moving. I look up and I see an old woman approaching. She's accompanied by the little girl. I see the little girl's eyes are glowing white light, and she's wearing a blue dress. They both head towards the ice wall. Now I'm sitting on another wooden bench, and I feel the grass underneath my feet. As I look down, I see that I'm now a man, and I'm wearing white clothing. There's a lake in front of me. The sun is setting. On the other side of the lake, I see a group of women, all dressed in black, leading a blindfolded woman into the lake. They lead her close enough, and she keeps walking by herself into the lake. I see her go under the water. I immediately run and jump inside the lake, like swimming towards the woman. I can see her being entrapped by the darkness. I grab her arm and bring her to the surface. I swim her back to safety. And as I'm laying on the grass, I look to my right and see an ice cave, and from it, water is flowing. I lay back on the grass and I wake up. That was the end of the dream. I hope you enjoyed this dream. It was a pleasure doing this with you. And may your coming days be filled with dreams and magic. Remember to subscribe because it's incredibly important and it helps me so much. And if you have friends or know someone who may like this type of content, make sure to share it with them. The choice to spread the dreams and nightmares is yours starting now. And now maybe allow yourself to either sleep or carry on with the rest of your day. I'll talk to you in the next stream because this one is over. Bye.